In the part 3 of LCM tricks video, we are going to understand that how to find out LCM of the numbers which are decimal in numbers. Hello my awesome students, welcome back to my channel Akshar. I am Nana and I usually make videos related to Vedic maths, so please do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you can get more updates of my new videos. And on my channel right now you can find out the videos related to addition, subtraction and multiplication.
So let's start our today's topic, which is how to find out LCM of the decimal numbers, right? So we are going to use the same trick which we have done in our previous two videos. The only difference is that we are going to solve our first step, right? So we are going to convert our given numbers in without decimal. Okay, write down your numbers without decimal. Now check it out that which one is your bigger number, and let us imagine that this is my LCM. Okay, so if this is my LCM, then it should be divisible by this number also, all the remaining numbers, right? So 225 is not divisible by 12. So what we do, if it is not divisible by 12, then we will write down the factors of 12. Okay, and multiply our assumed LCM with each and every factor. So it will give me what? It will give me 450. Okay, now I will check it out that my 450 is divisible by 12 or not. No, 450 is again not divisible by 12. So I will move on with my next factor, which is my factor 3. So what it will give you? It will give you 675. So again it is not divisible by 12. So now if my all the simple factors are not divisible, then what we will do? We have done these type of questions in the previous videos also. We take combinations of the factors, then 2 into 3 will give me 6, and which will give me 1, 3, 5 and 0. Again it is not divisible. Now I will take my next factor, which is 4. 225 into 4 will give me 900. So 900 is divisible by 12, and also 900 is divisible by 225 also, because it is a factor of 225. Right, so 900 is not my LCM in this case, because these are the terms of the decimal numbers. So I will put decimal. So 900 is my answer. So I will put decimal. I will check the smallest decimal digits after the decimal. So how many digits are there after the decimal? 1, and here also 1. So I will put decimal before the 1 digit. So my LCM is going to be equal to 90. Okay. So go with the next step now. So what I will do, my first step number 1 is that I will convert my all the values to without decimals, right? Now in step number 2, what I will assume that this is my LCM, because this is my bigger number. 108 is my bigger number, so I am going to assume that 108 is my LCM. So now I will check that whether 108 is divisible by 48 or not. No, 108 is not divisible by 48. So step number 2, I will do what? I will write down the factors of 48, which you can see that it's very easy to write down the factors of 48. Okay, now in step number 3, what I will do? In step number 3, I will multiply with each and every factor to my value 108 and check that this result is divisible by 48 or not. Okay, so it is not divisible. So I will check with my another factor 108 into 3, which will give me 324. So 324 is again not divisible by 48. I will check with my another factor, so which is 4. 4 will give me 432. So yes, this is divisible by now 48. Okay, and then in step number 4, what I will check that whether my 438 is divisible by 72 or not, my next value. So it is also completely divisible by 72, right? So it is also divisible by 128. So step number 5 is that now I have I know that my value is coming out to be 432. So now I will check out that where I have to put the decimal. So where I have to put the decimal, number of decimal digits here is 2, here is also 2, but here is 3. So after before how many decimals I will put that decimal? 2. So my LCM is going to be equal to 4.32. Okay. Moving to the next question. Next question is again of related to the decimals only. So first step is that I will write down my all the values in simple numbers without the decimal. Okay. Whatever are the decimal digits, wherever is the decimal point, you have to just remove your decimal point, right? So I will get 6, 15, 18 and 36. My bigger number is my LCM. So check that 36 is divisible by 6. Yes, it is divisible, but 36 is not divisible by 15. So what I will do, I will write down the factors of 15, which will give me 3 into 5. Then in step number 3, I will multiply 36 one by one with each of my factor 3, 108. So if 108 is divisible by 15, no, you know it very well. Then 36 into 5. 36 into 5 will give you what? 36 into 5 will give you 180. So you can see that very clearly that 180 is divisible by 15. Then check it out, 180 with your next value. 180 is also divisible by 18. Next 180 is also divisible by 36. So in step number 5, I have to simply put the decimal. Where to put decimal? One digit after the decimal, one digit after the decimal, two digits after the decimal, and only one digit after the decimal. So I will put decimal one digit before my last number. So my LCM is going to be equal to 18. Okay, done. Moving to the next. So by using only this single technique, you can find out the LCM of smaller numbers. Any numbers are given to you, or the bigger value is given to, which we have done the questions for the bigger numbers in our last video. So you can solve the questions of decimal values also using this simple trick, right? One trick for all type of questions. So my bigger number is this time 27. So I will assume that, let us suppose this is my LCM. Okay. So now check that 27 is divisible by 3. Yes, it is divisible by 3. Then check it out that 27 is divisible by 9. Yes, it is divisible by 9. So my LCM will be equal to 27. Right. Now I have to put decimal point. So where to put decimal? Here how many digits are there after decimal? 0 digits. Here 1 digit, and here 2 digits. So smallest is what? Smallest is 0. So no need to put decimal in this case. Okay. Next, moving to the next question. What I will do? My step number 1 is that I have to convert this to 63 and 105. So my step number 2 will be what? Step number 2 is that I will check that whether my 105 is divisible by 63 or not. So if it is divisible, then that's fine. Otherwise I will do what? I will write down the factors of 63, which is 3 into 3 into 7. Then moving to my step number 3. Step number 3 is what? 105 into 3. First I will do multiplication with 3 and I will get 315. Okay, so now check that 315 is divisible by 63. Yes, it is divisible. So in step number 4, what you have to do? You have to simply put the decimal. Where to put decimal? 2 digits here and 2 digits here after the decimal. So leaving the 2 digits, then you will put the decimal. So 3.15 is going to be your LCM. Okay. So let's meet in the next video, in which we are going to learn that how to find out LCM of the numbers in the ratio, in the fraction. Okay.
If you find this video useful, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel so that you can get more updates of my new videos. So let's meet in the next video, in which we are going to solve some more questions of LCM related to the fractions. In that, the numbers will be given in the fraction. Till then, take care and bye bye.